Honorable Minister for Arts and Culture, Shri Govind Gowde, Jnanapida Award winner, Shri Damodar Mauso, Secretary to Honorable Governor, Shri Rao, honored guests present here, and my colleagues from various schools of the university and other dignitaries. In fact, to me, it's a very momentous occasion because one of my colleagues, who is a prolific writer in Konkani language, has been awarded by Sahitya Academy. Actually, the news came to me in the last week of 23rd of December, I think. And then immediately myself and the registrar had discussed, and then he said that we have to have a felicitation function in the university, and wherein we have to invite the Honorable Chancellor. But then to my surprise, I realized that before we do anything in the university, I got a call from Raj Bhavan saying that Honorable Chancellor is felicitating him on 4th. So we are now planning tomorrow evening. Sir, thank you so much. In fact, as Shri Mausoji said, that we are very lucky that we have a Chancellor who is a literary person, so that whatever activities we are doing at the university would be further be encouraged. In fact, let me say some words about my esteemed colleague, Dr. Prakash. He has been, as I said, he has been a prolific writer, and his writings, especially the book Varshal. I think before that, the award, after being honored with the Sahitya Academy Award, it actually acknowledged his profound, the impact of his writing in the society, and also his contribution to the world of literature. In fact, I know, because we have been together for the last many decades here, I know that, as an academic personnel, he has been always inspiring, and also he has always been, inspiring and encouraging both students as well as the teachers. And moreover, his writings are such that it is not only confining here. In fact, in one of the meetings which I had with him, I told him that, especially after this book was released actually at the hands of Honorable Chancellor here in the same hall last year. And then after he has given me a book, and also he said that I will be translating that in English and I will give. But one day I called him and I said that please brief me about this. Then I said that, definitely you will have something better. So I also told him that now you must also concentrate on something like ancient wisdom and the modernity. And particularly in terms of our pandemic, etc. I said that whatever we can adopt about the ancient wisdom, we need to adopt. And then what need not be adopted from modernity, we should not. So he said that yes, I'll be writing that. And I also understand that this book has already been translated, the full book has been translated into Konkani. And that means his writing is such that, the message is transcend the boundaries of state of Goa. And even now he is planning to write, he said that he is planning to translate into Malayalam and Marathi also. I wish him all the best, and at the same time, I would request, since the Honorable Minister for Art and Culture is here, I would request him that please allocate certain fund for research in literature, because that's the need of the hour. Because in a university ecosystem, research is the major component of any of the activity. Therefore, kindly allocate certain fund. And probably the way in which we take our science project, same way we can have a committee, that the committee can scrutinize that, and then we get the fund, so that more and more such the eminent writing will come out. In fact, we have many other personnel. I know that Prakash Pariyakar is the model example for many in the state. In the university now. But I know that many of his colleagues are standing behind to go ahead with this such kind of. I'm sure that many, I don't want to name, Sahitya Academy Awards, etc. Therefore, kindly allocate certain funds so that, in fact, that would also enrich the Kongani language that will also enrich the kind of culture we have. Because if you look at when I heard that Varshal book in detail, I realized that it is also touching the culture, you know. So all those things can be, and we should also realize that for the 300 years we have been ruled by British and subsequently by, you know, the Portuguese. But then prior to that we had a rich culture. So those things need to be written, those things have to be, you know, brought in, and so that's what I said, ancient wisdom and the modernity. So that needs to be come out, and then let the younger generation understand that how healthy we were, what was our culture, and what was the way in which we have been living. I don't want to prolong further because tomorrow again we are going to felicitate him, so I have to store something else to speak there. So thank you, sir, so much for inviting me for this function, and let me conclude by praying to the God that let the God bestow him all the choicest blessings to you know, Sri Prakash, so that let him come forward. Let Sahitya Academy Award be a proper you know, the step, so that for a big leap for him, and I'm sure that he will. In fact, when I discussed with him in the past, you know, this year itself he has submitted 5 projects, one for biodiversity and remaining all are related to that. So that is the kind of potential he has. Therefore, you know, once again I thank the Rajbhavan and the Honorable Governor for calling me for this, and also on behalf of the entire university, I express my gratitude to Honorable Chancellor for organizing this. Thank you.